In this video, I am redesigning Linux Mint logo to go from looking like a friend of Windows 7 to a shiny modern logo that makes Apple shy. Linux Mint, if you don't know, is a Linux-based operating system that is great for anyone who wants to start using or trying Linux. But there is a big problem in that for me, and it looks boring. But don't take this the wrong way. Boring is good. Boring means actually that it's easy to use and reliable. But I guess now is the time to give Linux Mint a haircut, especially with the year of Linux is around the corner. But now anyway, enough rambling and let's start. But in advance, I'm really sorry for anything wrong in the video as how the content goes or how I speak, as English is not my first language and this is the first time I actually try and make content like this. I am mostly familiar with just making some voiceovers and satisfactory gameplay. With that out of the way, let's actually start. The first problem I noticed when I was searching for fonts is Mint called Linux Mint, and yes, but hear me out. Almost every other distro or operating system for that matter has its own unique name, like Bazite for example, or has OS in the end of the name, like CasiOS or SteamOS, or has Linux in the name, but it's in the end of the name, like Fedora Linux or Arch Linux, by the way. But here, instead of calling it Mint Linux, it's called Linux Mint, which means not only the unique part in the name is the last part of the name, but also for new users who has a Linux phobia, they would feel afraid of it, which is a brand strategy problem. So the first thing I did after Illustrator crashed on me, yeah, thanks Adobe, I decided to rename Linux Mint to Mint OS, so it would feel more premium and give the feel that it's a well-designed and well-maintained operating system and not just like any other Linux distro like Hannah Montana for example, which is for the average computer user is something important. So yeah, now we have the name Mint OS. Now let's map out some options. Option number 1, an icon logo features a mint leaf. Option number 2, a letter M icon logo, so instead of LM, which is Linux Mint in the logo, now it would be just M for Mint. Option 3, a full new type name logo that says Mint OS. But soon I realized that option 1 would be a bad fit for this, as it gives a T label vibe, and also I can't imagine an operating system has a leaf logo, so option 1 is out. It's now between option 2 and 3. Now, when a designer starts working on a branding project, usually they start making a mood board that has the styles and aesthetics that they think it fits the brand. Then goes to sketching ideas, and then refinement, and then presentation and review for the final results. But to be honest, although I am a senior graphic designer with 8 years of experience, I am lazy. So the whole reason I started this YouTube channel is to make something I enjoy. So instead of making a long search and making a well-searched mood board, I am jumping straight into Procreate to start sketching ideas and then regret it later. So let's start sketching. Well, I like writing the things that would describe the logo on the left here so I don't lose the scope of it, which in this case, it's a modern sans serif font. It's futuristic, so it has weird cuts in the typography and maybe an element of surprise. And here we go, bunch of icon ideas to choose from. Between all of them, I find these 3 actually looks nice. So let's get them into the next stage of refinement. Now we are in Adobe Illustrator. Our sketches are here, and let me just grab the pen tool and just do this for a second. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at these curves. Nice. But now I think icon 1 and 2 are a bit similar. So I guess I will choose this one. Now we have only 2 options. One is an icon with the letter M, and as for the second, I think it will be better as a full type name logo. So let's start writing the rest of the name. Well, let's grab the pen tool again. Let's do a path right here, then adjust the thickness, then let's draw a rough N, and then just copy this and make it a T. And now let's fix the N to match the style a bit more. So now we go to edit, path, outline stroke, and get the direct selection tool and make some curves. And here we go. Look at that. But now I feel that the M icon is too generic, to be honest. I feel it just represents a casual logo. It doesn't actually represent a Linux operating system. So I guess now we officially have the only one logo that hits the mark. But we are not done yet. Now it's time for some element of surprise. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And here we go. Feel free to write in the comments which one did you like. I tried to make a quick desktop environment that has the feel of the new logo, but it's just in Photoshop. I don't know how actually to rise Linux, and to be honest, I would rather to eat shawarma and chill. But we are done for now. And if you want to see something like this again with a different distro, for example, write which one in the comments. And thank you for watching. Well, my name is Q, and I hope you enjoy my first video. I created this channel because I wanted to actually make something that makes me happy. Yes, I am not the best designer. Heck, I don't even know what I am doing right now. But this is something I feel that I would regret not doing. So here I am, 2 in the morning, recording voiceover after binge watching Unwanted Undead Adventurer. And now I have something I am happy that I made. Don't forget to smile today. Peace out.